I was just the biggest fan of Benny. I kept trying to find people who knew him. One day I was like in a weird Instagram hole where like I find myself 2 years back in my friend's mom's Instagram, and I see she's at like a poker tournament and Benny's in the back, and I'm like, holy shit, she knows him. So I go to my friend and I'm like, you have to ask your mom to get me an interview with Benny. And his mom emails Benny like 40 times. Hey, I've got a friend who's great and he'd love to intern for you. And obviously he didn't respond. I kept being like, please just email again, email again. Finally, he was like, okay, fine. Like have him come by the studio. He was at Sunset Sound at the time. I was 16. The first thing he said to me, he was like, do you know everything about me? And I was like, yeah. He was like, have you seen every interview? And I was like, yes. And then we just talked for like an hour and we really got along. He's like, I'm in New York for the summer. Why don't you help my engineer build my studio in LA? When I get to LA in September, you can hang around the studio. So I built the studio. I like wouldn't see my friends. I would just like work all day, but I loved it. I had like done all my arts requirements for high school. So I convinced my school to let me leave at 12 every day, which is like the fucking dream. Because every day I would walk in and like, boom, there's Ed Sheeran. Boom, he was making Francis and the Lights' album. Boom, there's Ryan Tedder. It's just like I was in. Even if it's getting coffee for people and getting them sandwiches, and like someone like asked me to get like luggage one time for them. I mean, the amount of bullshit that I did was so crazy, obviously, but I was there and I got to watch them make music and I got to see like what it's like to be in a writing session. I was lucky enough that Benny let me stick around and I worked for him as an intern for 3 or 4 years. And then we kind of just like became best friends.